trapezius.
So find the occipital or external occipital protrusions, which is right here on her. And then you find the acromion, which is this, and the 1/3 of the clavicle. And this is where, oh, and then also spinous processes C7 through T12. That's C7, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. And that is the origin, and then it inserts into the acromion process, the clavicle. This flap of skin or muscle right here is the upper fibers, and if you lift your head just a little bit off, you can feel up to the notch of that muscle. And then if I have her do the Superman thing, there should be a line that cuts across here. This is the lower fibers of the trapezius, and then the middle fibers are in this area. The actions of the trapezius are lateral flexion of the head and neck, rotation of the head and neck, extension of the head and neck, and then upward rotation of the scapula, and elevation of the scapula.
Serratus anterior.
Can you lie on your back? Okay, raise this arm. Raise that arm. Okay, and then I'm going to have her resist against me. Push and add a little resistance. So these fibers lie on top of, they originate on top of the ribs 1 through 8. They can be felt right here. And you don't want to go too deep because then you'll be feeling the ribs. And then roll on your side. And then the insertion is along the medial aspect of the scapula. The actions are adduction of the scapula, downward rotation of the scapula, and is it elevation of the scapula? It's so abduction, downward rotation, and depression of the scapula, and then it holds the scapula against the ribs.
Rhomboid minor.
Okay. So the minor originates on C7, which is right here, through T2, and then inserts on, or T1, not T2, T1. And then it inserts on the medial aspect of the scapula and the spine of the scapula.
Action.
And hold on, and then the minor, or the major, is from T2 to T4, T5, T2 to T5, and also inserts on the medial aspect of the scapula and the scapular spine. Both of them have the actions of adduction, elevation, and upward rotation of the downward rotation of the scapula.
And the levator scapule.
That one is from C1 to, the insertion is C1 to C4. And it inserts on the superior angle of the scapula, which is found by putting the medial border going up to here. So between there, and then the medial superior spinous process. It's in between there, so it runs from across here, and you can feel it. The actions are head extension, head and neck extension, lateral flexion of the head and neck, rotation of the head and neck, elevation of the scapula, and upward rotation of the scapula.
Done?
Mm-hmm.